I'm 18 years old. I have a twin sister, and our dad is now our mom. A few years ago, my dad came out as transgender, and ever since then, my life hasn't felt the same. When he came out, my parents separated, understandably. But since he kept the family home, my sister and I stayed with him. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand he wants to live his truth. I really do. But for me, it's embarrassing, painfully embarrassing. I feel so angry sometimes, because when he made that choice 4 years ago, it felt like he ripped my family apart. And then, the bullying started. People at school found out. They used to tear me and my sister apart with cruel words. And the worst part? My dad, who everyone knew was a man, started showing up to school meetings and events, dressed as a woman. I couldn't take it. The stares, the whispers, the humiliation. I remember reaching a point where I had to ask my dad to just stay home, because I couldn't handle the embarrassment anymore. And ever since then, I've carried so much resentment. I don't want to call my dad mom. I don't want to use she. I don't want to see him in dresses, in makeup, with long, girly hair. And especially, I don't want my friends, the ones who knew my dad before the transition, to see him like that. It feels mortifying, like screaming into the void. Why is this my life? And here's the hardest part. Sometimes I feel bad, because I know my dad is really trying. He spoils me and my sister. He puts in effort. But every time I look at him, I feel nothing but resentment. It feels wrong, unfair. I've never cared if anyone else transitioned. Never. But why? Did it have to be my dad? I know he didn't do it to hurt me. But his decision, it shattered the stability I once had. It wrecked my social life. And it left me with a hurt that I don't know how to heal. If you were in my shoes, how would you handle this situation? Would you accept your parents' transition? Or would you feel the same resentment I do? Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever been through something complicated in your family, or if you just want to share your thoughts, drop them in the comments below. And don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories like this one.